Here is my Bauer 25 Auto. I'm going to do a review and a little bit of history on this particular firearm because I know the history because it's been in my family for so long. And a discussion on magazine spring compression when loaded for a long period of time. Because I have that data, because I have the information and the history on the firearm. Alright, let's go back to, I'll talk about the firearm first. It is 25 auto. It holds 6 rounds. It is a very small firearm. It is it's not a firearm I would like to trust with one in the chamber. In fact, I never keep one in the chamber, just because the way it's designed. Not saying it's not a well-built firearm. And it's actually a licensed copy of a Colt Baby Browning. So I mean, it's really the design's good. Just I don't know. Like, it reminds me, because I've had some Colt 1903s before, but those had a hammer, and those were a little different. This is just the old, there's just a sear and a firing pin, and that holds the sear and the spring, and that's it. And it just, I don't know how safe that is, for long term. If you knew something was about to go down, yeah, throw one in the pipe, whatever, who cares? That's cool, but yeah, walking around carrying it all the time like that. Of course, what is this gun anyway? Have I can still carry this gun? Yeah, I have, usually keep in the truck, throw in the pocket, go to the gas station, something like that. It's good for the ankle, good for something like that. It's all stainless steel. You don't have to really worry about it, getting all, messed up or anything, rusted or anything. But anyway, it did come originally with some fake ivory grips that kind of added to the dimensions of the pistol. They were quite a bit fatter. I found these black ones online I like better, because, I'm a guy, right? Here is the safety. That's it. Oh, it actually has a magazine disconnect too, which I don't like, but, so there's your safety. And then it's also the slide release, kind of, for disassembly. I'll show you that. And now you can rotate the barrel and release that. And there you go. Comes right on off, doesn't it? It stands still spring. I've seen a guy, actually there's a cool review on the internet of a guy that used to put one of these in like his life jacket or something. I want to say it was a life jacket, and he'd go in the ocean with it and swim, Actually, I bought a NAA 22 revolver for just that, for swimming, not for the ocean, but just for throwing in some swim trunks and going in like a pool or something. But I think it's really neat, and it's a good idea because it's stainless steel. I wouldn't do that with this gun because it's more of a, I bought a gun just for that, so obviously I wouldn't do it with this one because it's more of an heirloom piece. But there's that, and it's a little dirty right now, but like I said, there's just that notch right there for the firing pin, and that would be in this far position when it's cocked. And the only thing that holds it is that, nicely machined stainless steel sear. If any gun is going to be, it would be left in that condition, condition 1, with the safety on, or condition 0. But yeah, condition 1, this, versus like a Raven or anything, any of those crappy guns, Lorsen, stuff like that, yeah, I would definitely trust this over those. Actually, I had a Lorsen and a Jennings. They suck. That's a good little pistol. Oh, speaking of little, hang on. Very small gun. Here it is compared to a Smith & Wesson J-Frame 642. Look at that. Tiny gun. I love how people talk, oh yeah, I got this micro 9mm, whatever. Oh yeah, here's a micro gun for you, man. This thing, there you go, But, still well-built gun. It's like 11 ounces, I think, 10. It's actually really quite large. Oh, actually, now I think about it, you can compare it to the gun I daily carry, which is my Ruger LCP. Just the small gun, just tiny in comparison to a small gun, Anyway, 6+1. Love the stainless steel. It's really a good backup gun. Ankle or something. Don't have to worry about it. That's about all it's really good for. Alright, now let's go over some history with the firearm. It was bought originally at Oshman's, which I'd never heard of before until my grandmother told me about it. She used to work there. Bought it at Oshman's. Used to keep it in her purse. Never told anyone it was there. Never needed to. And it was always there. And it was there in a self-defense situation, actually. Her and my mother, but way before I was born or thought of, or yeah, even an idea, were at some restaurant and some shady guy was giving him some trouble, right? And I don't know, she cleaned up a lot of things he said and probably didn't tell me a lot of things that he said or was insinuating. Just use your imagination, I guess. Anyway, bad stuff, right? Anyway, took this out of her purse, pulled the slide back, put one in the pipe. Hey, dude, F off, basically. And he did. Excellent. I think every woman should have a little gun. Just, everyone should have. I carry a gun. I don't care. But it's awesome. Hey, dude. I've almost had to shoot somebody before too in a self-defense situation. So it's just great. It's a better tool than, anything else really. So why not? Another thing too, she had it for 40 years. She kept the magazine loaded for that period of time. And when I first received the gun and went and shot it, yes, I had some issues with feeding because of the weak spring. So it actually does weaken the spring. Couldn't find one for it. Just pulled the follower, pulled the spring out, stretch that sucker out, put it back in. Seemed to work good. So it fixed it. I don't know how long. Obviously it won't be as it was, but it's definitely better than it was. So I don't know. But something to think about. There's also 8-round magazines I've seen for this. Well, they're for the actual baby Browning, but they're black. They have a black... what am I doing here? Oh, yeah. Forgot about that weird release. They have a black... They look like this. They match it. They stick in there 8 rounds. It's 2 extra rounds, I guess, but it's not like this is my one gun. And yeah. If it is, better than nothing, and definitely better than a lot of other guns mentioned. Like... Jimenez and all that. Anyway, but yeah, it is what it is.